Good evening and welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Dave Karger. Tonight is the first night of our Star of the Month tribute for July, which will continue each Monday night this month. But this time we're doing things a little differently. Instead of just celebrating one star, we're celebrating many. And they all have one thing in common. Each one of them has also had a successful career as a singer. In some cases, these stars were even more famous for their work as musicians, and that's certainly the case with the first two talents in our first film tonight. From United Artists in 1947, this is a jazz musical called New Orleans. The story focuses on the romance between an aspiring singer and a New Orleans nightclub owner who has a passion for jazz. They're played by Dorothy Patrick and Arturo de Cordova. But the real stars are two of the film's supporting players, Louis Armstrong, who plays a local trumpet player, and a housekeeper who's invited to sing with Armstrong, played by Billie Holiday. This was the one and only screen teaming of these two jazz legends, and it was also the only time that Billie Holiday ever appeared in a feature film. She sings 3 songs in the movie, performing alongside Louis Armstrong and his band. If you're a jazz lover, you'll also have fun spotting other legendary talents who appear in this film, including Woody Herman and his orchestra, Kid Ory, Meade Lux Lewis, Barney Bigard, and Lucky Thompson, to name just a few. And classic movie fans should keep an eye out for future 2-time Oscar winner Shelley Winters playing a secretary, one of the many uncredited roles she played early on in her career. From 1947, directed by Arthur Lubin, this is New Orleans. The top billed stars of New Orleans were Arturo de Cordova and Dorothy Patrick, but as you just saw, Louis Armstrong and Billie Holiday stole the show. As director Arthur Lubin later put it, Holiday made Dorothy Patrick look like a hole in the screen. This was Billie Holiday's one and only credited appearance in a feature film, but by this point in her career, she was a major star in the music world. She ultimately won 4 Grammy Awards, although all of them were awarded posthumously. Holiday died in 1959 when she was just 44 years old, and she chronicled her turbulent life in a 1956 memoir, Lady Sings the Blues, which became a bestseller. The book was eventually adapted for the screen in 1972, and Diana Ross earned an Oscar nomination for her portrayal of the performer. Louis Armstrong, on the other hand, had a long and successful film career beginning in the early 1930s. Often he appeared on screen as a featured musical act and as comic relief, but occasionally he got the chance to play more fleshed out characters, as in the case of this 1947 film. Coming up, Elvis Presley is our next singing movie star. He gives one of his most iconic performances in a musical drama from 1957.
Next on TCM, Jailhouse Rock, then The World, the Flesh, and the Devil, and later, Ocean's 11. We'll have a hell of a time with Harry tonight.